All right, what's up? Hello. Welcome back to the next stream. Today we're going to get started working on a little bit of that Trello board to kind of get it all figured out. And then we're going to start kind of tackling some of these next development issues that we got going on. So let me pull up Trello. And then we can kind of look at this. So far, we have already gotten started with doing the menu, doing the walk animation, and then drawing some rooms and whatnot. And so what we're looking at next is we want to draw the next map. I'm going to make some menu buttons. I want to look at making like a dialogue box and then some interactable objects that you can do things with, just to kind of set the standard for interacting with objects. Checking out my lighting here. Okay. The other thing is I'm trying to figure out how to get all of my audio working so that it kind of sounds the same in my ears as it does on stream, because I think it's been a little quiet. So I'm going to shoot for about this volume and see how that goes. Okay, cool. That is a cool picture. Not what I meant to bring up, though. Okay, so I need to actually open up Unity. So we'll do that real quick. Yeah, so I have honestly started with a TikTok lately and making some kind of not like necessarily promotional content and stuff, but like just explainer videos about the game and stuff that I've worked on, because I have a whole bunch of the story written out already, and I'm just getting the actual gameplay now created. So that's what I'm doing here on the stream. Let me spend 1 second here just making sure the stream is up. I think I accidentally got like a bonus stream that wasn't supposed to be there, so I gotta get rid of that. And then I should just have the one main live stream now on there. Okay, cool. Looks good. All right, welcome. Yeah, we're cooking. So this is the third stream that we've had, and my plan is just to continue doing this as much as I can. It's good for me, and it just kind of keeps everything going smoothly. So, okay. I am going to think about working on the I think the menu buttons, just because that's a quick little easy thing that I can throw together. And then the way that I've set this up before should still be working, where I can just kind of bring over my drawing tablet. I have to set this up through here though. Hang on. Okay, and then it's gonna kind of mess up one of the pictures here, but hopefully that should all work. Cool. And then I want to pop this over here on this side, and then I'll start drawing the menu buttons. So let's hop over to the menu to see what we're looking at here. So technically, if I turn these off here, this is like what the actual menu kind of looks like here. And so I'm definitely going for this hand-drawn vibe, which we've talked about before, and kind of just like a paper aesthetic, which I think is cool. But then I really want to kind of make everything like consistent though, because it's really easy to get all these different themes going all at the same time, and so hopefully I can kind of get some consistency there. Okay, so I am going to turn up our music a little bit so we can hear it more. I think that should be loud enough without being kind of weird. I wonder if I can put a compressor on my audio here. So audio input device though, not desktop audio. I think, yeah. All right. Well, anyway, maybe does that work? Maybe that works a little bit. So if that's going good though, I'll keep that for now. Hopefully that doesn't like screw up the audio terribly. So I do want that to be pretty loud though. And now we are getting louder with this guy. Yeah, I don't stream. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw just like a play button. Actually, I want it to say begin and then settings and then like quit. It's probably good enough, right? Okay, so let's do that then. You know, I need like 3 monitors, it feels like. This is so ridiculous. This is cool. Okay, so I think I probably don't need to pull up the menu, unless I want to kind of imitate the thickness of the image here, which I actually might. So let me open this up real quick. And then if we just go ahead and kind of get started here with drawing all over this. Probably should start with white and then just draw on that. And then let's just kind of imitate this here. So I think I'm going to write begin for the first one. Yeah, I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. 10. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I'm gonna write it kind of close-ish to this so that I can kind of imitate the style of it. Something like this. Yeah, that's pretty good. That looks, I don't know, pretty much how like the rest of it looks. So that's pretty good. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. All right, and then for the E, probably a lowercase e. I could experiment with that a little. Do I want this to come up, or do I just want it to look like that? That's kind of stylistic. I like that. Get a little swoop right there. See that? Whoop. Okay, and then we'll go here. G. Well, we do have one of those. We know how that looks. But a little bit smaller. Yeah, good enough. And and then for this one, do I want that to be a capital N or a lowercase n? And if I do want it to be a lowercase n, I probably want it to look more like that. Begin. Yeah, that's pretty good. I feel like that's good. Do I want a little bit of a tail on that? I'll do it. I'll add it. Yeah, that looks fine enough. Okay, and so then the last thing I'm gonna do is kind of like sharpen this or something. That doesn't do anything. Okay, never mind. I don't know. It looks good enough. Okay, so we got begin. Then we're gonna go settings, I guess. Options. You know what? I'm just gonna do begin and quit for now. Maybe I can have like a settings icon or something. So then we'll go. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. And then I'll do something like this when you hover over it. So, yeah, not bad. So I like how that looks. Let's go ahead and get this moved over here. Kind of get it smaller, and then I'm gonna make this one smaller as well. Yeah, right about like there for now. And then I kind of want to center everything as well, so it looks nice. About like that, and then this one will go here. And I might make them a little bit smaller still. These are kind of big. So, yeah. That looks pretty good. Biggin. That looks so weird now. Biggin. Yeah, it's good enough. Alright, so after we get that, for each one of these, let's add a like little underline. Like that interactive stuff. It's cool. And then actually, I think I'll do something even cooler with this one too. So we'll kind of clear out the edges here so it wraps around the G. It's just a nice little touch. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay, cool. And then what I also could do is tilt everything, which I kind of want to. So I'll do that. Gotta check on one thing real quick. And then we're good to go. Yeah, okay. Looks like everything is showing up perfectly. Awesome. So let's duplicate this. I'll make that layer go down, and then I can add a bit of tilt to these. Probably not too much, like that amount, and then this one goes the other way. And that's so reminiscent of, like, I don't know. I'm thinking of like one of like the old I Spy games. Man, that stuff, that was the it. I could go more on this one here. Honestly, both of them could go more, but maybe I will do that. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so then the other thing that we do is we add glow, which is on photo. Yeah, there we go. Glow. We want it to seriously get up there, seriously bright, and I don't remember if the contrast does anything on it. So we do that, and then I think we repeat it. We get kind of this nice glow, and then we can drop it down and kind of go like that. And then that looks good. Oh, and then honestly, I was going to have it continue to glow, just like the fog title, but I actually might have it only glow after you hover on it. Oh, wait, whoops, hang on. The way that the layering works, because this opacity is halfway, it turns this opacity halfway, so it like fades the whole thing. It looks weird, so I have to get rid of that by merging it into a full visible layer, and then everything works. It's weird, but okay. Yeah, nice. All right, so we are going to first off, let's do this. Let's go title screen PDN, save that. Then we're going to crop this, get rid of that, save one of them. No, why did it save it? No. Okay, so save that, crop this, save this as a picture. So now we're gonna go, probably should go like title and then call it begin button. I don't know how to name things. Begin button 0. Oh, you can't see what I'm typing anyway. Begin button 0. Best I got. Alright, and then we'll do the other one too. Begin button 1. Awesome. Then we want to back out of that and then go into here. Do the same thing. Save that as begin button, or quit button 1, 0. Cool. And then we'll do this one. Okay. So now we have our clicking buttons, which is incredible and amazing. There it is. Perfect. From here, we want to just drop those in. So, title. Okay, so Unity's been doing this weird thing where it splits up everything into its own little, like, image. And look, this is the eye. Like, why would anyone want this? This is so ridiculous. And so the auto import setting is multiple. There's probably a way to change this. I don't know, I can't be bothered. But anyway. So begin, right? How big is this one? 2:1. Bet you if I copy it, it's perfect. Yeah. Okay. So that looks pretty good. The word begin is starting to look very strange to me though. Okay. So then we do this, this, and this. And now we got this bad boy. So the other thing that we want to do is actually create scripts for each of these guys. So do I have a button script? So let's create a menu button. And I'll put all the code in there because I probably am going to use buttons like this in the pause menu and whatnot, so I don't really need like a menu script, which is what I have here. So I can probably edit this in the future and do more of like I could break this apart into multiple different scripts instead of having everything in here. Or I have a function that affects the menu. So I don't know. I think for now I'm gonna do a menu button, and then I'll create a Boolean, and we'll just do it for each one. So this is play, or begin, technically. And then another bool for quit, and then there's going to be other stuff like settings. Okay, so then for each one of these, man, I got to get the formatting stuff right. Unity always, well, I think it's Visual Studio has an issue with like the brackets. I don't like how they look. Okay, so when you click on it, I might need stuff here at the start actually, because we need to grab the audio manager. So then we got loading, and then strings for all that stuff. Okay. And then this is if you load the game. So I probably want this real quick, but I'm gonna change how that logic works. Okay, so we gotta grab some imports from here. I don't know if I want it in the update like this, do I? Well, I probably want to put all of this inside of here just to, you know, make it easier. And then when you start a new level is here. Technically, we're not going to use that. I think I can just use void on click. That function should just work. And we just check if not loading. Then we do that, and then I just have to add a box collider to this guy. But we also have to check. Okay, so let's go. If not loading, we have to check which button this is. So if it's the begin button, we do that. Otherwise, well, for now we have the quit button, but if it's the, well, let's do settings, we'll do something else, and then if it's the quit button, we will application.quit. Okay, cool, so that's nice. They're also, I probably don't want to use the escape key for that. Because the other thing is you can set up if you press escape it quits, but this is fine. Okay, I honestly think this kind of should work like right off the bat. So then I just need to add box colliders to both of these guys, which, yeah, they look fine to me. I'll make this guy a little bit smaller. Oh, and then obviously I need to make the sprites change. That'll look cool. Okay, yeah, that's relatively the correct, you know, look and everything. Oh, and then I do want to make screen fade out. So we'll do that at some point. So on menu button, this one's begin, and this one I need to add menu button. This one is quit. Audio manager, I think we grabbed that at the beginning. And then for each one of these, continue game has to be, is it cutscene? What is it? What is it called? Cutscene new game. There we go. Okay, so we'll do cutscene new game. I'm also gonna remove the menu script, I think, because I don't think that I use it now. Yeah, we just use the audio manager, which is fine. So I might get rid of that, just to be sure. Okay. Let's do an animation. let's do the animation real quick. So we're gonna create secondary sprites. So let's go public sprites. Not what I wanted. Okay, sprite, there we go. We'll just call it sprites. Now this is fun. We get to do on mouse enter. Ooh, and then we need to get the sprite renderer. So let's go sprite renderer. Sprite renderer? I don't know. Again, I'm not really the master of naming things. Equals get component, and then we'll just grab it from the actual object itself. Okay, so then we go when we first grab everything, or when we first enter into it, the sprite equals sprites 1, which is going to be our active mode, and then on mouse exit, we'll do the inactive mode. I can close that out, and then that should work for both of them. So that will work super easily for everything. So anyway, let's get that working. So grab this guy for normal, this guy for the secondary one, normal, secondary, and then I think we're good to go. So let's try that out. Okay, I have to jump into the game. Hey, look at that. Doot, doot, doot. Oh no, what is going on here? I ruined it. No. We gotta fix that real quick. Okay, so I cropped it too far. How far do I need to crop it? Like this? Okay, alright. Let's try it again. So quit button 0. Quit button 1. Perfect. Okay. Now it should work. Perfect. We got some conflicting music going on here. Yeah. Okay. And then quit obviously doesn't do anything. Did I crop that one? Okay, I did not. And then if we click on it, nothing happens. Yay. Why? If not loading. Okay, hang on a minute. Print clicked. Okay. We'll do it again. Should work. Well, it should work. Just, you know, full stop. Oh, you know what? There is an issue with Unity in general with if other colliders get in the way. Doesn't look like that'd be the case though. Let me try increasing or decreasing this. So mouse enter works. I don't know why click doesn't work. Do I have to do on mouse click? Like on mouse click, on click. Is that even the right? Unity 6.0 on click. Is that a function? Maybe it's not right. Well, that's fine. I can just put it in like one of these, I can just put it in like the update method, and it's just like if it's in it, then and you click it, it does the thing. So same thing. I'm just surprised that it doesn't show up on here. So we'll just go private boolean entered, and then this will go entered equals true, entered equals false, and then we go if entered, and then we go if mouse, but it's input dot get mouse button down 0, and then we go, we'll just go click. So it's weird, on click should be a function. I don't know why it's not working. It's really strange. Let me just check something real quick. Okay, weird. Yeah, I don't know. Uh-oh. Yeah, that should work. Like, you know, it's just, that's it. Super simple. Boom, click. Yeah, no big deal. At which case it is loading and then it does the thing. So the other thing that I want to make sure is that it doesn't click multiple times. At which point we just go, probably want to put this into here if not loading. And then we can kind of simplify this a little bit more. So perfect. Okay. A little strange, but Unity's been known to have weird little features like that. Features. Okay, I turned off the music because we were playing, but now it's like dead. So the other thing that I want to do is, so let me pull that back up, is we want to go to, maybe I could source that on my own time. I want to find some freesound.org type of sound effects and stuff. This is like the best website ever. Oh, weird. Hang on. Freesound looks like it died. Wait, what? 404 not found? Whoa. This is crazy. Hang on. Look at this. Freesound. And they're referencing generative AI. This is so fascinating. Freesound.org. That should be the right page, but it's, look at that. It's just broken. Did they close down? Oh, that's insane. Welcome to the new Freesound? Back to freesound.org, which is dead. Whoa. This is wild. This is such a dude, I was not expecting this. So Freesound blog. Well, yeah, let's see what's up here. Hi, everyone. 2025 has arrived. We have new stuff. Let me open it up in like an incognito tab, because maybe my cache. Okay, that was weird. That was crazy. I'm still baffled over that. Now it's working. Weird. Did I type it wrong? No, freesound.org, and now it's just working now. Weird. Yeah, that's wild. Okay, so not the right thing. Yeah, the title screen looks good. Yeah, this is so cool. Here, I need to turn down the music. Yeah, so this is great now. We got the little animations going on here, so when you hover over it, everything it does that. And then I'm looking for some sounds that I can do for when you hover over it. Does like I wanted like a paper sound in Darkwood when you pick up items. It has this cool like scrawling paper scratch. That's interesting. That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good, actually. I like that one. We do want to look at Creative Commons stuff, though. Although, honestly, the thing is, I'm planning on making my game free, so none of it's commercial anyway, so that actually doesn't even matter. But,
scratching into it.
I kind of like this one too. So this one's all right. It's got one of those attribution licenses though. These, I don't know. It's like it's you're drawing a circle on a notebook. I don't know if you need to get credit for that. This one's pretty good. Okay. Gotta log in real quick. Okay. Download. And we're gonna put that in fog. Sounds. Do I not have a sounds folder? Okay. Let's do it. Sounds. Okay, so we're gonna open up our Audacity here, and then we're gonna just kind of clip this up into multiple different parts. So we got this one, which, let me bump it way up. It's okay. So I could put multiples of these together and kind of string it together so it's like I kind of like that one a lot. So what if we do like these two? And then I could also speed up the whole thing. I was gonna see if there's any more other sounds that I could pull up real quick. Okay, that's weird. Freesound is doing the same thing again, where it's just giving me a 404. That's so weird. Why is it doing that? And then if I load it on this one, then it still is not loading. Okay, that's bizarre. So it works on this one, but oh, that's so weird. Okay. Paper scratch. Wait, what was the other one? Approved for cultural works? Free cultural works? What does that mean? Free cultural work? Huh. That's bizarre. That almost feels like an AI training thing where it's like, oh, it's free to use for anything that you want, including AI training. That's kind of weird. Nails on paper? That's kind of weird. Signing name. This might be amazing. Okay, I actually really like that one. That one's a little... Okay, this one's actually really interesting. Let me nab this paper 2. Where is it at? Paper 2. It's a little bassy, so let me get rid of the bass in that. Where is it at? EQ bass. Okay. Some ASMR right there. It's a little too scratchy. I need something like... That's okay. That's interesting, actually, right here. All of this. And then what's this part? Oh, that's interesting. Trying to see if there's a way that I can kind of get it less scratchy. That one's pretty good. That one's pretty good. What if we drop the end here? That's pretty good. I don't know how well you can hear it, but I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's really good. Okay, so we're gonna use that sound, and that is our paper sound. So this will happen whenever you pick up stuff or do things, and then I'll kind of edit it so there's multiple like variations. So let's export this. Yeah, don't mind the Chris Pratt woohoo sound. I can explain. Okay. Paper scratch 1. And then I'll make a couple of these. So we'll do like... Yeah, that one's pretty good. Export has to be just the selected region. Yeah, current selection. So we'll go paper scratch 2. And then that one's, yeah, this is great. This is like the best sound ever. Scratch 3. And then what about... And then that one's pretty good too. I'll probably only use these edited ones instead of the full sound. Yeah, okay. I like that. We're just gonna call that good. And then we got those sounds. Okay, so let's check them out. Sounds, we can get rid of these two and that one. And then we have, whoops. So we have this, and then this. And then this is the full one. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. So we're gonna use 2, 3, and 4, I think, from here on. And then we got to create a, let's go, because here, okay, so here's the other thing. how do I want it to play it? Do I want to clip every time that if you like, click over and over on the thing, should it cut off the audio and then restart so it sounds really weird, like something like that? Or should it only play once? Or should it create a whole bunch of loops of it over and over again? So I should probably just play once. Okay, so let's go audio source, and then we'll go and then that's also the cool part, is I want it to do random sounds. So we'll create so public audio source. There we go. Again, brilliant naming scheme here. Audio clip, right? That's what it's called. And then paper sound. So I am going to make it randomly pick one of the paper sounds every time it plays. So on. Ooh, that's an interesting idea though. Do I want it to be every time it enters? We go if audio source dot is playing. So if it's not playing, audio source dot play. And can I make it play a specific sound? I can't. How do I do it? Do I have to set it into... That's so annoying. I have to set it prior. So you have to go audio source dot clip equals paper sound, and then we'll do mathf dot random, or it's they've changed it. It's random dot range 0 to paper sound dot length -1. So complicated, right? Okay. Let's see how that sounds. And then obviously when you click on it, it should play another sound. The question is, do I only want it to do that when you click, or should it have another sound that plays on top of that? Like, I don't know. I have no idea. So let's see how this sounds for now. Gotta make sure that both of these have... has to grab the audio source too. So then we have to go audio source equals get component audio source. Honestly, if you don't know anything about coding, it just sounds like gibberish. But I promise it's doing something. And then we grab sounds, and then these guys. Okay. See how that sounds. That's pretty good. Okay, so there needs to be an audio source on this guy. I messed that up. Which is fine. Oh, it did multiple audio sources. Weird. I think that's pretty good. Yeah, so maybe I'm gonna make it even shorter of a sound for that, but I'll do that at some point later. Not necessary right now. So we have gone ahead and completed menu buttons. So that's cool, that's a big deal. And then we are going to... I could probably come up with like a dialog box. I am super interested in how I would do that. That might be really complicated. I'm gonna have to create a lot of like text and stuff like that. I have a feeling if I start drawing, that's probably the only thing that I'll do today. I might be okay with that. Let me see what I could do about a dialogue box. Yes, save that. So, I forgot how good it looks. That's so cool. Yeah, okay, this is looking good. Let's research dialogue boxes, video games, and like specifically like indie game. And let's just see what kind of stuff that people have come up with. Cause wrong one. Here we go. I'm mainly looking for stuff more like kind of this here. It's kind of big. I do actually want character portraits in it. Maybe something more like that. However, I do want something very like dark tonally. This is kind of a cool looking one. Might imitate something like that. Speaking of that style, okay, so that actually is like a really interesting thing. And then obviously, you know, this game has pretty good inspiration. Don't Starve. Their whole art style is definitely what I'm after here. Yeah, everything about the way that they've drawn everything is like, I totally would love to imitate that more. Interesting. Okay, so let's see how they've done dialogue boxes. So, dialogue. Right, I forget. It hovers over the characters. Fun fact, this picture used to be my, I think my Facebook, like, cover photo for years in high school. That is so funny. Okay, I don't see too much in the way of, like, good dialogue, little, like, boxes and stuff. So, the other thing, too, is something kind of like this, but a lot more, like, gray and stuff. Okay, so that's cool. So we'll think about something like that. Maybe, let me take a screenshot of this. Whoop. And then pop this up here. And then I'm just going to draw, like, what I think that it should look like. So I'm going to pop this up on my other screen, and then I'm going to kind of imitate this. So that way, oh, I'm going to need to switch this because I have this set up for this monitor here, which is fine. So we'll do this. And then right here, we can draw over the top of this somehow. So let's say it's like this kind of region right in here. So something dark, I think, like kind of like this, and then you got some text over the top of it or something like something like that. And then you got your little like character portrait here, something, you know, some like dude. He's like, whoa. Yeah, no, something like that. Okay, anyway. And then this is kind of fun here. This dialogue box has some like flare over here. Honestly, this, I don't know what this is from, but I do love it. Kind of these little like spirals, which is cool. And then this comes down here, kind of does something like that. So that's kind of cool. And then the whole thing is kind of covered in this like scratchy, hand-drawn look. And then that comes here, and then something kind of like this. Okay, and then the middle of it has this fun little triangle here. Or, you know, rhombus. Interesting. Okay, so I'm just gonna mess with that a little bit more. And then I gotta figure out how to do the border situation here because, well, okay, so then I could do multiple things with this dude. So this guy will probably, whoops. Let me see how I want to do this. So we take that guy out, put this here, and then this has, I think this will go somewhere kind of like underneath it, like this, and kind of do its own thing here. And then this is kind of cool because it has these little lines that run across everything. Okay, so that's interesting. And then we have this over the top, which I think the way that we'll do it is I guess, you know, what I could do is we obviously don't need this guy's actual face in there. We could just draw a box right there. And then I'll create two versions of this, where one of them has this, and then one of them has that cut out, and then I'll plant the character. Who am I kidding? I don't need to do that. We just, you know, have a little like character like this. And then we just have this kind of like hovering over the top of it, and then we just, I don't know, get rid of like most of the color around it, and we got something like that. So I think that's good enough. Something like that, and he'll probably sit over the top of it. I guess looking at like, I don't know, like visual novel, how they do it might be helpful. Okay, I can't find any visual novels that's not like a dating sim. Okay. Dialogue. Maybe that's not the way to go. Okay, never mind. Well, anyway. I don't know. So then I also want to look at how they did the outlines on this, which I think is really cool. Let me see if they have... Okay, so each character... Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say each character looks like they have their own design. I don't think that's true. They all look the same. Some of them are different, but not much. Okay, so I could draw just some basic little like art here. Probably do want a name tag that shows up, and then have the character sprite there. So probably put the name tag up here and do something like, you know, and then the kind of vibe that I'm shooting for here with all of this kind of hand-drawn aesthetic. It's cool. So I gotta make sure that this all comes together appropriately. So I do want to copy and paste this over. Let me just, you know, do that basically. And then we're getting rid of all that stuff. So something kind of like that. Yeah, that's super reasonable, I feel like. Obviously, we're not going to have Zagreus? I don't know. I never played the game. Okay. Oh, that's a very small eraser. We're just going to call that good. Okay, so let's boom, boom, put all of this in here, and then we kind of outline this thing. We have some characters like name here. And then we have some text. Dot, dot, dot. I don't know, you know, the huge. And then that'll pop up when you, like, click on stuff. So let's get rid of this dude for now, and then we'll just roll with this. So the other thing then is that I want a dialogue box for when you are not talking to someone, and so it doesn't say name anymore. It says nothing because it's not for people. Okay, so we'll go back to that. How am I gonna do this? I can do this one. So let me go. Flip. Oh, that didn't work. Flip. Cool. Perfect. And then we... Whoops. That was my dryer in the background. Okay, cool. So we have one for just normal stuff that happens when you interact with things, like the body is dead. Of course, that's his body, but it kind of looks like that. And then the body is alive, and now it's talking to him. Cool. So let's go ahead and just grab these real quick. And then we'll throw these into the game. Yeah, so for now we'll do... Nah, I should probably get rid of that. Let's make this all blank in here. Ooh. Do the thing that I want the thing to happen. Cool. So got that. Oh, and I'll probably get rid of the name too. Not that I'm actually gonna use these as my final sprites, but I might. Like at this rate, like I do kind of like this. If I were to fill this in with a different color and do like I don't know, like dark gray, how would that look? It's kind of cool. I don't think I want the box to be gray. Yeah, the white has this kind of interesting, like, endearing aspect to it. It's very interesting. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that and do that, and that's good enough. So this is let's go dialogue. Sure, we're gonna have a lot of dialogue stuff that shows up. So let's go dialogue basic. And then we'll go dialogue name. Cool. So then let's hop over back to my actual game, and then let's pop those bad boys into here. So we want to go probably dialogue basic for now. We will like flip between the two here and there, but for now this is a good start to it. Okay. Yeah, I know. I love how the dialogue box looks right now. So if we put it over everything, here's how it looks in the game. So I probably want to center it with the camera. So if I put it in here and we go to 0, that's probably good. Man, the other thing I haven't even thought about is like animations and stuff. Do I want to like pop up, fade in, like all of that? And that's where it gets really complicated. Yeah, so for now, I think let's just roll with that, and then how am I going to do the text? That's the question. Is there... Sorry, you can't quite see what I'm doing. I gotta figure out what type of text here. Okay, so maybe let's get rid of that. And let's create a new object. And then we'll do text. So it's probably text mesh, I feel like, is the thing that I'll do. We gotta get back on my other music. We ran through it all. Dang. Cool. So there's a lot of issues with the built-in text with Unity, so it's kind of annoying. Anyway, so that doesn't do a whole lot for us. What we want is for the font to be high quality. How have I done this before? How have I done this before? Let me look up some fonts real quick, because I think I can just download the font, put it in here. At which case, we need to look for a good fog font, you know? Might as well do that now. So, is there a good way to look at this? That's kind of fun. It's only uppercase though. I'll these different font websites. It's wild. So let's try to find something like that would be weird or like really far out there. It's Rockstone. Oh, we don't want that. Looking like we're yeah. Looking like we're about to go see Fred Flintstone with this. That's so funny. Famous? Oh, I see. Famous. That's what it means. Square. Tattoo. Trash. This is trash. I see. Grunge. That's what they're looking for. Grunge. I do like a lot of these. Let's jump to like some random page, find some super obscure looking font. These are great. This is like when, you know, the main character is revealed to be like a super villain or something. And it's like they start talking and it's like that flowy font from Undertale. I actually kind of like that. I'm gonna download that. Fonts. I could also make my own font, which I might do at some point. Okay, so let's keep looking for just crazy stuff that's out there. I like this. I like this one. This looks just solid. Why are there QR codes for the look at this. These are just QR codes. That's so funny. Okay, yeah, so let's do that. Let's do that. And then these have some other crazy fonts. I think I like those too. So let's just roll with that for now, and then later on we'll, you know, do whatever. So these inside of them have a one true font file. It's OTF. And if we just, and then this has a true type font. Wait, what does the TTF stand for? I don't know. Something like that. Something. So we'll do that, and then these are just sitting in here. And if we put these into here, okay, I think that is working. We just need to make it smaller. Perfect. Okay. So now we're cooking. And we want to put this above everything. How do we do that? I don't know how this stuff works. Do I have to make it go in front? Like, how does that work? No, that doesn't do anything. I'm assuming if I turn that off, it looks bright. So why is this over the top of it? Oh, because it's probably on the default layer, right? There's a way to get this onto the other layers. I might have to actually go in and like do code. It's kind of weird and annoying. The other thing that I could do is I make a text mesh pro field. Let me try this one real quick just to see what's up with it. Because I forget how this one works. I don't see it. I don't know where it's at. Font size. Material. Oh, where is it at? Okay, so that one I don't think works. Okay, and then I'll try the Text Mesh Pro. I just know that this one can kind of mess with performance. At least that's what I remember. So I'm kind of trying to avoid it, but we'll see. Oh, and then you can't really see the settings that I'm messing with right now. So anyway, test, test text dialog. And then what we want is for this to appear over the other one. Can we do that easily? If we can't, then I'm probably just going to use the other one and then set the depth encode. Extra settings, sorting layer, above. Ah, okay, no, we can. All right, so let's use this one then. All right, cool. And then we want to set that to be our, uh-oh. We have to create like a font asset. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so let me do this real quick. So this one, no, go back. Go back. I have to put in my other font and then creates a font? How does that work? Wait, no, put that in there. What? Apply. Okay. This is wild. Fallback? I don't want a fallback. Just do the one that I wanted. Bro, this is crazy. Source font? This one. Okay, maybe I gotta try something else. Create like font? Like where's it gonna be? Custom font. No, that's not it. What is this anyway? TMP font asset. So TextMesh Pro font asset. Component. Rendering? No. This is nuts. TextMesh Pro. Okay, font asset. SDF? I don't know. What's the difference? Oh, I have to select this and then create a font asset. SDF. Okay. And then that should work, right? So can I drag that onto here? Submesh. Oh, yeah, I do want that. Weird. And then if I put this into here, yo. Okay, that's cool. I know, this is all coming to life. This is so cool. So font size, I think literally changes like the quality of it. So if I made it small and then blew it up, oh, you can't see what's going on over here. If I blew it up from here, it would look bad. Whoa. So I do want it pretty big, but because if I go like this and then I make it way bigger, it doesn't look as high quality. Although that's fine. That looks fine enough. Man, how does this work? This is wild. Why is it all the way over there? It's so weird. Can I get it to be centered and centered? Except it doesn't look very centered. Like, Why is it so far off? The origin on this. That's so weird. Well. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. We'll just do this. Oh, maybe it doesn't. That looks pretty much the same to me. So we'll just roll with that for now. I'll make that a little bit bigger, but then I do want to create bounds on here. So that way, if I have a whole bunch of text, it'll like flow into, I should make that 2D. The other, like it'll have wrap on it. So you'll see. Overflow, that's what it is. So aligned on the top left. Got it just like that. Should be in the middle. Yeah, maybe it should be more in the middle here. Like, oh no, not like that. Like this. So that way, if I go like, you know, add more lines and stuff, it flows in that direction. And then if I go way too far, then it does this. So, I don't like the line spacing. It's a little too, yeah, kind of want it to be a bit closer together like that. Otherwise, everything looks pretty good. I think the character spacing could be a little bit tighter, I think, in some places. Right? Yeah, and then the word. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that looks cool. And then that doesn't really matter very much, so. Okay. I like this. I like this. So then, obviously, something that, you know, other games are gonna do is when you have like dialogue that shows up, it's gonna be like hello, dot 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 dot, you know, the whole Undertale thing where it like slowly types in. So I'll create like a slow typing script for that. For now, we'll just do this. Heck yeah, that looks good. Okay, so I am going to leave that for now as it is. I'm not going to mess with it too much more. We have it. It exists. It's working. And then, you know, of course we can pop up this too later at some point, and then that'll have someone's name in there, which, okay, do I need that object? Weird. So this will be text. Whoops. Text, and then this is name, and then for this one we'll have name, and that will be right over here. And that one we don't really need to have any wrap around text for that, because it only should be one line. It shouldn't go too far over. So maybe I could have it centered for that matter. Have it kind of like this. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So then this will be something like, you know, Gigan, whatever. So awesome. Yeah, that looks good. That looks super good. So we got that. You're gonna be walking around with that. You know, type of game. So you click on stuff. This will show up. You know. All that, so that's cool. Yeah, that's awesome looking. Cool. Love it. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Just for promotional purposes, I'm gonna type in something like, something seems to be going on. And then it'll look like, you know, it's part of the game at some point, and some, like, I can use it for trailer stuff. Anyway, yeah, looks good to me. Cool. So we have done dialog boxes now. And obviously at some point I'll have to code the box so it actually works, you know. And then the other big thing is drawing the map and then creating a locked door object. I think for now I'm probably gonna call it quits. But I think this has been pretty good. So I think this has been a great stream, and I think I'm kind of getting the hang of things now finally. And so anyway, so this worked. This was cool. And then I'm just gonna keep trying to do this every day. So thanks for tuning in. If you want to see more of me working on Fog and stuff, you know, make sure to follow and subscribe, and then yeah, I'll just keep you updated on stuff. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you around later.